And Paul says, "Oh, the depth of the riches and wisdom and knowledge of God! How unsearchable are his judgments, and how inscrutable his ways! For who has known the mind of the Lord, or who has been his counselor, or who has given a gift to him that he might be repaid? For from him and through him and to him are all things. To him be glory forever. Amen." And the reason these verses have been stuck in my head and kind of been something I've thought on a lot is because it's all fact, of course. It's just a perfect way to word, like, how could you ever question God? How could you ever think that you know more than God? How could you ever, like, and that's why I love 34 and 35 so much. For who has known the mind of the Lord? Or who has been his counselor? Who has ever given him advice? Who has known anything about God? Who has known his mind? Who has known his inner workings? Or who has given a gift to him that he might be repaid? Who has ever given him anything? So sometimes I'll think, and I have conversations with friends about this a lot. Sometimes you'll get in the mind of kind of pride or of yourself kind of haughtiness and think like, I did this and I'm this, or even like a questioning nature of God where you're like, why did God do this? Or like, well, this doesn't make sense, or this isn't fair, or is this right, or is this just, or why did God do, And I don't think there's anything wrong necessarily with asking questions. It's okay to have genuine questions, or to admit that you don't understand